At 70, life often slows down in ways both welcome and challenging. For some, it's a season of freedom, where the endless demands of work and family have receded, leaving space for reflection, quiet hobbies, and simple joys. Yet it is also a period when the body becomes more fragile, the mind more susceptible to stress, and the soul more in need of peace. Maintaining a low desire lifestyle, a life where unnecessary cravings and compulsions are minimized, is not just a philosophical choice. It is a practical pathway to a long, serene old age. But even at 70, certain behaviors can subtly disturb this equilibrium, eroding the tranquility that many seek. Here are 6 things to avoid to maintain peace, health, and contentment in your later years. The first trap is overconsumption, particularly of food and drink. In youth, the body can tolerate indulgences. In old age, it cannot. Excess sugar, rich meats, fried foods, and alcohol burden the digestive system and accelerate chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Even one indulgent meal can leave the body struggling to recover. A low desire lifestyle at 70 means savoring what you eat, but keeping portions moderate and nutrition high. Avoiding gluttony isn't deprivation, it's preservation. Those who master this subtle discipline often experience not only improved physical health, but also a sense of control that quiets the mind. Second is unnecessary social conflict. Friends, family, neighbors, relationships that once energized you can become sources of stress if not navigated carefully. At 70, it is wise to avoid arguments over trivial matters, prideful insistence, or any desire to win petty disputes. Every moment spent in irritation depletes emotional reserves. A peaceful old age requires learning to let go of ego-driven conflicts, to smile when wronged, and to step away from conversations that only inflame tension. Low desire living in this context is not passive avoidance. It is conscious cultivation of calm. Third, excessive attachment to possessions or money can quietly undermine tranquility. The accumulation of material goods often continues long past necessity, leaving clutter and anxiety in its wake. Worrying over financial markets, investments, or inheritance disputes is another form of attachment that disrupts serenity. A 70-year-old who has worked hard can enjoy comfort, but must distinguish comfort from obsession. Avoiding unnecessary attachment allows the mind to rest, appreciating what is truly essential: health, family, nature, and self-respect without being enslaved by things. Fourth, overconsumption of media and information is a modern peril. Television, smartphones, news alerts, they all flood the mind with urgency, fear, and comparison. At 70, the brain processes information more slowly, and mental clutter has a sharper effect. Engaging with only what nourishes the soul, books, gentle music, thoughtful conversation, prevents unnecessary stress and keeps the mind peaceful. Avoid the temptation to constantly check notifications or follow every sensational headline. Instead, cultivate a measured intake of information. Low desire living is, in part, about conserving mental energy. Fifth, ignoring the body's need for rest and moderation can lead to chronic suffering. Some 70-year-olds feel the urge to overexercise, overcommit, or push through fatigue in the name of vitality. While movement is essential, ignoring the body's signs of strain is a fast route to injury and discouragement. Respecting your energy levels, sleeping enough, and engaging in light exercise rather than excessive strain preserves both physical and emotional balance. Low desire living here means not forcing yourself into youthful patterns that no longer serve you. Finally, avoid clinging to the past or living in constant worry about the future. Nostalgia and regret can trap the mind in shadows, while fear of decline or death can poison the present. The low desire lifestyle encourages acceptance. The past is a teacher, the future is uncertain, and peace exists only in the moment. Cultivating mindfulness, gratitude, and presence allows the elderly to appreciate the simple pleasures of daily life: the warmth of sunlight, the taste of tea, the laughter of grandchildren, without craving more than is necessary. Mastering these six avoidances is not easy, particularly in a society that glorifies accumulation, stimulation, and constant activity. Yet, for a 70-year-old seeking peace, they are essential. Overindulgence, conflict, attachment, information overload, physical strain, and mental fixation can quietly erode health and serenity, even without dramatic events. By recognizing these pitfalls and deliberately stepping away from them, a person can maintain a life that is low in unnecessary desires but high in contentment, presence, and dignity. Ultimately, a low desire lifestyle at 70 is a practice of balance. It is the art of knowing what is necessary, letting go of what is not, and finding joy in simplicity. Those who succeed in this way do not merely age, they flourish. They rise each day with gratitude, move through the world with calm, and embrace the twilight of life not with fear or longing, but with the quiet satisfaction of a life lived fully, wisely, and serenely. It is a lifestyle of restraint that paradoxically frees the soul, proving that true wealth is not measured in possessions, accolades, or excitement, but in the ability to live contentedly with enough.